So let's look at this process here that we were talking about this repenting process. You know, these steps that you take. Number one, people would turn from their sins, right? Think about this as you're witnessing to someone. You're sharing the gospel and they respond positively. They recognize they're a sinner who needs to be saved. They're recognizing it. They have responded positively to the gospel that you have just shared with them. So as they're coming, God has already been working on them. Hello, remember that, right? God does that work in them and is preparing them to receive that gospel message that you're sharing with them. So at that point, they turn from their sins. Number two, they have a changed life now. Now, any of you who remember when you got saved, do you remember how you thought and how you acted the day before you got saved? I do. I think I told you about the time that I used to work by the hour as an electrician. And all the guys in the shop, if you worked 6 hours, you put down 8. Because that's what everybody did. I remember that I got saved on Sunday. And on Monday, I went back to the shop to go to work like I always do. At the end of the day, I put down, if it was 6 or 7 hours, I put 6 or 7 hours. And I put down 6 or 7. Okay? I kept doing that week after week after week until the supervisor says, Phil, what are you doing? Just write down 8. You see, because here's what happens. The Spirit of God starts working on you and your attitude, your conduct. Remember? He works on your heart. He works on your mind, your actions, right? And as God was working on me, I realized there are things I was not going to do again. I recognized it as sin. I knew it was wrong before, but I saw it for what it was, sin. So I said, no, I'm putting down 7 hours because that's how many hours I worked. I'm going home. Thanks. And he was upset because here's what happens. All the rest of the crew was putting down 8 hours. I was working on the same job. What, did I leave the job earlier than the rest of the crew? No, we all left at the same time. That's 7 hours. So everybody else's time card says 8. So the boss, the owner of the company, is looking at these numbers and says, what's going on? You see, you don't understand what you're doing when you're doing stuff like that. When you're taking an extra hour here and there, and you've got a whole crew of maybe 7 or 8 guys, they're all taking an extra hour. Say there's 8 guys taking an extra hour. That's 8 hours. And I'm putting down 7 hours. You're taking money away from the owner's job that he bid for a certain amount of money. Your job is to go out there and help him make money. You make money for him. He pays you by the hour. But you see what I did in being a good Christian boy, new baby Christian? I stuck to the rules. And then I got the heat for it because I wanted to do what was right. And you see, this is the thing that's going to keep you from or drive you to doing what you're called to do and to be. And God puts you in that situation and says, what are you going to do? God grows us up by the Spirit. It's by the Spirit of God that changed my mind from Friday to Monday because I got saved on Sunday. And I no longer could do the things that I did as an old man. That's how quick it happened. There was a conversion that took place. I was a converted believer at that point. And I started going to Bible study and I learned so many things all of a sudden. My mind started expanding. I had a hunger for the Word of God. The evidence, one of the evidences of having been converted is a true hunger for the Word of God. So just like it says here, number 1, I turned from my sins. And number 2, my life changed.